can only show you the door. You have to walk through it.
Hello guys, welcome to the Crypto Matrix. I'm Mr. Legend. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the general cryptocurrency market. We're still having a down week in the cryptocurrency market. All coins are still down bigly. WGG losses across the board in the altcoin market. Bitcoin, the king of the cryptocurrency market, is inching towards the $70,000 level. We have seen Bitcoin dump to as low as $71,000. Now it's currently trading at $76,000. A lot of market participants are very scared. We're hearing talks about bear market. Is the bear market starting? Are we in the middle of the bear market, or is it the final stages of the bear market? Bears are getting very confident. Bulls are getting liquidated. We look at liquidation data in the cryptocurrency market, and news stories around the market is that right now there's no hope for crypto. Right now it's all over. I've been seeing some news articles about Bitcoin is dead. So is this a good time to be buying all coins? Is it a good time to be very bullish on the cryptocurrency market? We'll talk about that and more in this video. But first, guys, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. When it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. Do the necessary research and analysis before making any investment decision. Let's get down to business. So if you go to the crypto bubble index, on a yearly, on a monthly, on a weekly, on a daily time frame, there's basically nothing to write home about. We just have Zcash that is still very positive. On a yearly time frame, Zcash and Kokao. On a monthly time frame, almost all the coins are down bad. Just Hype, Kokao, and 0x. If not, most coins are down 30-40%. The last 1 week has seen huge liquidations. The last 1 week has seen Bitcoin and Ethereum also dump aggressively to Goblin Town. We've seen Ethereum lose the $3,000 level, going from as high as $3,400 in the middle of January. Ethereum dumped to as low as $2,100, about a 40% decline to Goblin Town. And this is not special. We've seen Ethereum do that in the past. We saw Ethereum going from where it was trading on the 24th of February 2025. That was around the $2,700 level. By the time we got to the 7th of April, Ethereum was down 49%. All it took was 42 days for that dump to be completed, and that was the most bearish the market was in 2025 before we started pumping to higher prices. But where are we heading to right now? Because we have different school of thought in the cryptocurrency market. We have those that believe we're deep in the bear market. We have those that believe the bear market is just starting. And we have some market participants that believe this is the final stage of the bear market. We have been in the bear market since December of 2024. But then I asked the same way I asked yesterday, guys, if we're in the bear market since 2024, where was all the excitement when we saw Bitcoin getting to new all-time highs throughout August, throughout September, throughout October? Market participants, I remember the month of October, we were waiting for the biggest pump in Q4 of 2025. That turned out to be a dud. That turned out to be a counter signal. The crowd is always wrong at the extreme. The crowd was very expectant of a big pump in Q4 of 2025. What has that led us to? A big dump since Q4 of 2025. Right now, Bitcoin is down around 42% from its all-time highs. This is the biggest crash Bitcoin has had since November of 2022. And this is getting to a lot of market participants. The dump is just endless. The dump is continuous. Even though you look at news stories going around the cryptocurrency market, a lot of market participants are very bearish. Let's look at some news stories going around the cryptocurrency market over the last 48 hours. MetaMask Act tokenized US stocks ETF commodities by Ondo. Rails taps Stellar to launch on-chain vault for institutional derivative liquidity. Did Solana bottom at $100? Solana price hints at a 150% rally. Remember, Solana went to as high as $250. That was just some months ago. We saw Solana chilling at the $250 level. But right now, Solana is down below $100. Solana is almost dumping below the April 2025 low. In April of 2025, we saw Solana dumping to as low as $96. Then it rallied its way to $250 by the end of the year. That's by September. Solana went up by 160%, getting to as high as $251. But since then, Solana has been dumping to Goblin Town. We have seen Solana erase more than 62% of its value in the process. If this is the start of bear market, expect bigger dumps for Solana in the coming days and coming weeks. But if this is a pullback, this might just be a good buying opportunity. Right now, Solana is below its 100-week moving average. Historically, That has been a good time to buy, but the last time we saw Solana going below its 100-week moving average, we saw it dumping aggressively by more than 87%. If history repeats itself again, if Solana is going to be down 80% from its 100-week moving average, it means Solana could easily dump to as low as maybe $26 or maybe lower than that. That's if you're very, very bearish. If you're very, very bullish, you'll be expecting higher prices in the coming days and in the coming weeks. Bitcoin crypto winter soon over. That's what Bitwise executive has to say as gold targets $5,000. Bitwise executive believes that the bear market has been on since, and right now we're in the final phase of the bear market. But historically, the final phase of the bear market has always come with a big liquidation to Goblin Town. Galaxy Digital reports $482 million net loss in Q4 of 2025. Vista Share launches Treasury ETF with option-based Bitcoin exposure. Bitcoin loses $73,000 as US stock sell-off. Analyst says BTC price action not abnormal. Trump expected to sign bill to end the partial US government shutdown. Back to the charts, guys. Total crypto market cap currently sits below $3 trillion. Total crypto market cap sits at the $2.56 trillion level. We're seeing the total crypto market cap also fall below its 100-week moving average. Total crypto market cap got to as high as $4.27 trillion. Right now, the whole of crypto in general should be down an average of 42% over the last 120 days. Is this the start of the bear market? This is the biggest dump I've had since November of 2022, and this getting to a lot of market participants. You can see that sentiment in the cryptocurrency market right now is very, very negative. Extreme fear has gripped the cryptocurrency market over the last 3 months, and historically, the period of extreme fear is when you want to be buying. Historically, the period of extreme fear is when has been a good entry position. But the dump looks like it's endless, but eventually the dump will end. That's how it looks, guys. When the dump is happening, market participants will start calling for us to go to zero. You start hearing talks of this time is different, Bitcoin is dead, we will never see another bull market. But at some point in time, the nearest future, we are going to see another bull market. We are going to see great return back to the cryptocurrency market. We saw some elements of great return in the middle of January when Bitcoin got to $95,000. We saw Ethereum getting to as high as $3,400. But right now, we're back to extreme fear as market participants are selling off, fearing for the worst. Gold and silver have had a big bounce. Gold and silver that were dumping aggressively to Goblin Town after last week's parabolic run. We have seen gold return back to the $5,000 level. We saw gold dumping to as low as $4,400. Right now, gold is above $5,000. We saw silver also dumping to as low as $74. Right now, silver is trading above $83. Over the last few months, guys, one trend I've noticed is that anytime we see gold going parabolic, the cryptocurrency market is actually correcting. Anytime gold has its own correction, that's when the cryptocurrency market has its own time in the sun. I don't think this time is different. I believe the pattern is still going to play through. We saw gold setting new all-time highs. That was in April of 2025. And I remember in April of 2025, market participants were scared, were extreme fear in the cryptocurrency market. There was talks about Trump's tariff, yada. The next few months saw gold just moving sideways. The next 120 days gold saw gold getting stuck in a 10% range. What happens to the cryptocurrency market then? We saw the cryptocurrency market pumping aggressively to higher prices. Will that happen again? Only time will tell. But historically, that's what has happened. And right now, the vibe in the cryptocurrency market is a lot of bearish sentiment. In 2024, ending of 2024, starting 2025, we saw the cryptocurrency market also dumping. That dump entered in April of 2025. And when that dump was ending, that was when gold was finishing its parabolic run. Then crypto was down around 40%. What has happened right now is something similar to that. Are we going to get set new all-time highs? There's always that possibility. But my best case scenario will be total cryptocurrency market cap heading above the $3 trillion level, maybe even getting to as high as $3.7 trillion. For Bitcoin, I'm expecting Bitcoin to still head to $100,000 at some point in time in 2026. For Ethereum, I'll be expecting Ethereum to get to as high as $4,000 at some point in time in 2026. For Bitcoin dominance, we saw it getting to as high as 60% over the last 48 hours. I'm still in the school of thought that I believe Bitcoin dominance is going to be dumping. That dump might see Bitcoin dominance heading to a 50% region, and I believe that dump is going to be swift. I believe that dump is going to be aggressive. I refuse to believe that this time around we're not going to see Bitcoin dominance dump before the end of a market cycle. Historically, that's what has happened. A lot of market participants are forgetting that the cycle is never ever complete with altcoins pumping. A lot of these altcoins have been down for 400 days, 500 days. At some point in time, they are bound to have a bounce. At some point in time, the nearest future, we're going to see the altcoin market return with so much joy. If you look at liquidation in the cryptocurrency market, the last 48 hours to the last 72 hours have seen a lot of bulls getting liquidated. According to CoinGlass, in the last 24 hours, more than 161,000 traders have been liquidated, with the total liquidation coming in around $704 million. The single largest liquidation order happened on HTX. One trader lost $8.4 million. According to the altcoin season index, we're nowhere near altcoin season. We're nowhere near altcoin months. Bitcoin is still down 26%. Over the last 90 days on a monthly time frame, Bitcoin is still down 19%. For us to get an altcoin season, more than 75% of the top 50 coins have to perform better than Bitcoin over a 90-day period. If you look at general meme coin markets, there's still huge losses across the board. WGD gains, WGD losses over the last 7 days. The meme coin market is where you want to pay attention to, because I believe the final phase of this market cycle, we see meme coins pumping aggressively. Top 10 cryptocurrencies by market capitalization still relatively unchanged. Bitcoin is still the king of the market. Bitcoin is still on top. Bitcoin is having a great time. Bitcoin's market cap sits around the $1.5 trillion. We've seen gold get to that $5 trillion. I'll not be shocked, guys, if in our lifetime we see Bitcoin at $15 trillion, $20 trillion. At some point in time, the nearest future, Bitcoin is going to pump. But anytime it's dumping, you see a lot of market participants believing that this time is over. If you look back at the charts, every other time in history that Bitcoin has dumped have eventually led to Bitcoin pumping to higher prices. I don't think this time is different. I still believe Bitcoin is going to pump to higher prices at some point in time in the nearest future. So stay strong, guys. Buy low, sell high. Buy when there's extreme fear, sell when there's extreme greed. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. What altcoins are you buying? How low do you think the cryptocurrency market will go? Do you believe the bottom is in for Bitcoin, for Ethereum, for the total crypto market? Drop your thoughts about that in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. Turn on the post notifications to get notified anytime I drop a new video, anytime I go live. Remember, guys, when it comes to investing, nothing will pay off more than educating yourself. And investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Invest for the long haul. Don't get too scared. Don't get too greedy. See you guys in my next video.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.